Oh, we do
Welcome
have
to
some.
another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host Rita, and this is Aaron.
And we are going to be reviewing the Isabela. This is the last one we got. This is the Isabela Sparkle Vitola, which is also their Robusto. Sparkle is the name they use for it. We were supposed to be doing the true Cuban-sized Corona, but this is not a 42 ring gauge. This is like a 52 ring gauge. And this isn't a 5.5, so it's about a 5. And we got the info for the true Cuban-sized Corona, so we're going to kind of wing this. I got an email from them that said all their Vitolas are actually different blends, but there are various amounts of the various tobaccos in it. So, although it's still Nicaraguan filler, it's for different primings, different variations. This farm, that farm, but it's still Nicaraguan filler. It's still a sourced Ecuadorian deflorada wrapper and an age-sourced Nicaraguan Media Tiempo binder. The tobaccos are also aged differently for each one of their sticks. I couldn't tell you how long or anything for the Sparkle, but we will be smoking this here Sparkle today.
I want to thank Isabela Cigars and especially Johnny Payette for this wonderful time for us to allow us to review his cigars.
We're very happy. It's been a pleasure doing business with you and working alongside you over there at Isabela Cigar Company.
I do want to say both cigars that I've tried have made my top list, number 1 and number 2 cigars.
So, oh yes, and by the way, I think that was a 44 ring gauge, the Firecracker. So this should be actually thinner than the Firecracker, and it's not. So again, somehow they just got the wrong ones mixed up. That's cool. Mistakes happen. I think these are $7.95 a stick, and we're going to go ahead and give this a scent test. Kind of some oat and hay scent with some floral notes coming off the foot. That's essentially what I'm getting.
I'm getting hops and malts, hay, and hints of rose petals.
So, gonna go ahead and fire this up. I feel like sneezing. We're outside, so allergy season and all that.
While we're firing this up, I want to thank Amy for the email today. I want to thank Amy for the nice compliment. Aaron, do you have anything to say to Amy? Thanks for the email.
Other than what I've said in the emails, we thank everybody who watches. So you can taste the sugar in the cap immediately. I assume that this too is a triple cap, although we were not told about this.
Yeah, you can taste the sugar. It's like pure cane sugar, more like pure raw cane sugar. Sugar in the raw.
Maybe some vanilla I'm picking up so far. A little bit.
I'm picking up hints of apples.
Primarily, I'm getting the sugar. It's interesting, though, that I'm kind of getting this kind of burning flavor in the back of my mouth, and that shouldn't be there. So I'm chalking that up right now to my cold. I'm still getting over.
Some burning in the mouth and tongue, but that's because I'm picking up freshly tasted jalapenos in my cigar.
Definitely a flavor there I'm going to have to think about for a bit.
Very good smoke output.
Very nice.
Long flavors. I mean, you cannot so far go wrong with this cigar, but only time will tell.
I want to say the flavor I'm picking up is kind of along the lines of pear, but I can't say for certain yet. Well, we'll get back to you in the halfway point of this and let you know how this has progressed.
Stay tuned.
Hello, and welcome back to the halfway point of this Isabela Sparkle. It's a 5x52 Robusto. Primary thing I'm picking up is the sugar and the sugar glue that's used to seal the cap in place. But it has hints of vanilla, some light cocoa taste, a little bit of cedar. Very pleasant marriage of flavors. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's on the more mild side than I had anticipated, especially after the Serpentine was more in the medium to full, particularly in flavors. This one's more relaxed flavors, I think you could say. And I'm enjoying that, especially on this nice day.
I'm picking up hints of cocoa with hints of cedar. I disagree with my colleague, co-star. I'm picking up also our co-host. Also, I'm picking up orange flavors and a little apples.
I could say there's some floral and some citric in here too.
And I'm still picking up that rose petal taste. So if you ever ate a rose petal, you know, or tasted
Have you eaten a rose?
No. But you know how you get that smell, so it's on the roll of the tongue. This is a mild-bodied cigar, but I'm loving it. I mean, this would be something I could see myself, but I can't see myself buying 100 of these because, say I'm taking a trip, you don't have time to smoke them unless you're in a hotel. And
very, very pleasant cigar. But we'll get back to you in the final third of this so we can give you an overall.
That, you know, your cigars, Isabela, the smaller one should have a little tin to go into it, you know, because it'd be cool.
Particularly, on the firecracker. That would be so cool.
Please wait for the final third. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome back to the final third of this Isabela Sparkle 5x52 Robusto. Very enjoyable cigar to this point. Very mild flavors, some hints of vanilla, little cedar, some leather notes. Very good marriage or gelling of the flavors. They complement each other. It's just a wonderful cigar, and I'm very pleased to have gotten a chance to smoke this. So, if you want to follow my recommendation, I say this is a must-do. Very good cigar.
I agree. It's a must-to-do cigar. If I can have 100 of these stockpiled in my humidor, I would. This is now going to be number 3 on my favorites list. Isabela has won me over. So thanks to Johnny Payette for this wonderful time to allow me to try these and sample them for your purchasing pleasure. I'm picking up still cedar, oranges, a little apples, a little floral notes. You know, I'm not picking up any vanilla, and it's got a lot of good smoke.
Just a truly magnificent smoke. Buckets of smoke coming out of this. Great razor sharp burn.
Exactly, and I want to say the great razor sharp burn is because Isabela hires level 9 rollers or tercidors, which know what they're doing. With 50 years of cigar experience behind their belt, Unless you're a idiotic moron that doesn't know how to smoke a cigar, I've had one light fix in the beginning. It was a little teeny toenail, but since then it's burned right there. I haven't even had to, as Monty would say over at DSR, Desert Smoke Review, I didn't have to supply the lighter company or lighter fuel for this. These have just been left alone, all of them, which means, etc. I try to let them fix themselves, and take a cue from Aaron. And this has got a razor sharp burn. The aftertaste is clean, refreshed, and I would just say this cigar again, and like the first two Isabelas that I've tried, which are my 1 and 2 favorite, and this is number 3, third favorite, is that these are complex bombs. They're not something simple where you get 1 or 2 flavors or none.
Exactly. Full of complexity within the flavors. A true work of art. Great cigar. And with that said,
please add and subscribe.
Leave questions, comments, feedback, suggestions. And if you've smoked this and you agree with us or disagree, please feel free to leave comments. Just keep it nice is all we ask.
And enjoy every puff.